If you're one of those people who's always scrambling to find a phone charger, you're definitely going to want to hear this next story. A researcher at Dalhousie University in Halifax has plugged into a new discovery that could lead to better, long-lasting batteries for our devices. Brett Ruskin is on the Dal campus for us this morning. Who doesn't want a longer-lasting battery, Brett? All ears as you tell us about this discovery.
Heather, I always thought it was kind of a fact of life. Your device might be off, you plug it into 100%, charge it up, and then leave it for a couple of days maybe, and then when you turn it back on, it's about 98% or something like that. But you're wondering where that extra 2% went. Well, battery researchers call that self-discharge. They always kind of thought that was a fact of life, something that was just part of batteries. But research here at Dalhousie University in this building right here could change the way battery builders build their batteries. This is the lab where the discovery was made.
Something that is totally unexpected and something that probably no one thought of.
Each of these plastic boxes tests a slightly different recipe to build the best battery, but each has three fundamental parts: a positive electrode, a negative electrode, both coiled together tightly with tape, and clear electrolyte fluid.
Then one day we discovered that, the electrolyte is basically completely red.
The sudden red color was dimethyl terephthalate, or DMT. It's bad news for batteries. DMT picks up an electron from one side of the battery and shuttles it to the other.
Over and over again. So basically what you're doing is you're moving charge from the negative side to the positive side.
Left long enough, the battery drains from the inside. But DMT would only appear after a reaction with PET, a type of common and inexpensive plastic used in water bottles.
Then we were like, wait a minute, but there is no PET in our cells, right? Surely there is no PET.
Then they remembered the tape that coils the electrodes together.
No one suspects that these inactive components, like tape, would contribute to such a chemical reaction inside the battery.
The team changed the type of tape, and the problem went away.
We figured it out, so it was a really great moment. That's kind of, you hope that you have a couple of those moments, over your career.
That is so cool, solving a sticky problem of the tape, Brett. So, is this the case for all of this? Are all of our batteries turning red inside?
Well, it's an issue that affects most rechargeable batteries like these, Heather, but perhaps not as extreme as what we saw in here because they have a trick up their sleeve. They charge and discharge and test these batteries under high temperatures. We're talking like 50, 75, 85 degrees Celsius. Keep in mind, you can fry an egg at around 70 degrees Celsius. So hot, hot, hot. Typically, your device would just turn off if it ever got that hot. And so that's how they can accelerate the degradation and to find the end results that now some of the world's largest electric vehicle makers and some of the world's largest tech companies are looking at and are considering changing the way they design their batteries so they can avoid this problem, again, discovered right here in Canada, in Halifax at Dalhousie University. Heather.
Well, bravo. That is the phone will be ringing for sure. Brett, thank you very much. Really appreciate that, Brett Ruskin.